Alright, like I said, second short video, maybe an hour, nothing more. Just get into things for now, you know? I'll whack back that wild and I don't really feel like I have to do that. Anyways. First route, as though it's fate, my gaze falls on her. Well, much of a fate to bring people together at these kinds of shrines doesn't necessarily lead to a romantic relationship. Just want to be closer to her, however that may end up happening. Wait, I was supposed to voice my resolutions, but it turned out more like a wish.
ミハール先輩、もうそろそろカウントダウンですよ。一緒にしましょう。って、すみません。まだお祈りの途中でしたか。
Nah, it's alright, I'm done.
長かったけど、冬の神様と話が弾んだ。
One says so. Wait, is the shrine supposed to be a winter god?
もう10秒ないよ。あ、本当だ。5、4、部長。3、こっちこっち。2、間に合ったね。あ、1。
What? You're totally out of sync!
だが、それも冬ブらしいといえばらしいさ。
確かに。今年もいろいろありそうだね。来るなら来い。冬の申し子であるユキはすべて受けて立つ。
Yeah, I can't wait to see what this year has in store for us. We all meet the new year with beaming smiles. Last year turned out to be a complete roller coaster for me, so it'll be fun to see how this year will compare. For the rest of my life, I find myself looking forward to for the first time in my life, I found myself looking forward to the rest of winter. So we're to go save now. Daughter of Winter. I just assume that means yes, you are in her route now.
あ、これもいい。笑ってる。ふふふふ。これもいっぱい。あ、なんかまたすごい夜更かししちゃいそう。でも見始めちゃったら止まらない。見てるだけで胸がふわふわして。しちゃった。湯気またしちゃった。あ、これどうせなら昨日撮ったのにも。ゆきちゃんは冬写真の収集家でもありますからね。
Huh. New year has dawned, meaning there's only a little time left before winter break ends. We've all gathered around the kotatsu today, warming up as we talk about this and that. I said everyone, but there's only 3 of us present right now. Chizuri's doing the laundry, and I haven't seen present Yuki since breakfast.
そう、これはという素敵な冬光景を見つけるとすぐに写真を撮る女。それがゆきちゃん。
Oh, now she mentioned she never does miss a chance to take a
ってい
picture.
うか、写真だけじゃなくて冬グッズとかもだよね。集めてるの。
Do not underestimate Yuki, she is winter sexual.
ですね。よだまるグッズも山ほど持ってますし。
それに関しては割と複雑なんだけど。
Looks like Yudamaru's mom got it rough.
置いといて、雪だるまグッズとか冬にまつわるものもいっぱい集めてるの。前に見せてもらったことあるよ。
ああ、何を隠そう、私もです。
See, that certainly does sound like Yuki.
ですね。なんといってもほら、ゆきちゃんは冬の申し子ですから。
ゆきちゃんのあの熱意と愛情には頭が下がるよね。だから私も複雑でも何も言えないというか。
Miguri and Kanon cross their arms and nod to themselves. I don't know if her collection is the reason why Yuki's acknowledged as the greatest winter lover in a club full of winter lovers. Still though, is that why Yuki?
Who? Yuki ni?
As if on cue, Yuki picks that exact moment to show up. Hey, wanna join us join us in the kotatsu?
当然。ユキはこたつをこよなく愛するものである。
Yuki nods haughtily and approaches us. However, she stops just before she gets here.
Oh.
Huh? Something wrong? She's staring at me like I'm some kind of lab rat. She looks displeased for some reason. Why, is something I said?
なんでもないし。シュート。
Those pictures that she was having fun with last night were not of winter landscapes, I feel. At the end, Yuki simply takes her place in the kotatsu as always. What's that all about?
それでどうした？
Oh, nothing special, really.
みはる先輩、だいぶ冬に興味を覚えてくれるようになってきてるんですよ。
Yuki shoots me an inquisitive look. I feel extremely awkward, even somewhat embarrassed. No, maybe a little, I guess. I mean, in an environment like this, it's only natural.
もう頭ごなしに拒絶したりはしないし、できればもっといろいろ知りたいんだそうです。
Never said any of that.
くひひ。でも、似たようなことは言ってたよね。ずいぶん慣れてきて、だいぶマシに思えてきた、みたい。はい。それでもっといろいろ知ればもっと違うのかなって、ですよね。
Alright, I indeed said that after the truth about Himiguri came to light. Though Himiguri is really only bad with the cold, it's not like she hates everything about winter. What's more, since she's the mother of Yuramaru and has expressed interest in otherwise in winter, she's earned the recognition of the club. So, though she's not good with the cold, she's basically just a minor handicap for our team's It's basically just a minor handicap for our team's Ace. That's Connor's opinion anyway. I'm inclined to agree. I'm glad Himiguri's confession wasn't received negatively. After that, conversation turned towards me, with Kanon suggesting that I had such potential too. Then told them that I'd gotten rather used to the club activities and I would be interested in learning more, and as a result...
ひょっとして、恥ずかしがってるの？
Shut up.
私たち相手には言ってたじゃないですか。なんでユキちゃんにだけ？
Well, that's,
ああ、わかりました。いわゆるツンデレのデレかけ状態ですね。別に冬のことなんか好きになってないんだからね。みたいな。それですよ。相手は冬の申し子、ユキちゃんですし。岡崎くん、かわいい。これはぜひしずりさんにも。
Oh, hey, wait, don't text her, please. That would be embarrassing in all kinds of ways. It's not I'm not tsundere or anything. No, it's true that I'm embarrassed about telling Yuki. And I don't really understand why I'm like this.
つまり、めぐりん。
でね、だったらとりあえずユキちゃんの冬コレクションを見せてもらったりすればって、そこにちょうどユキちゃんがやってきてくれたわけですね。
とのことですが、先輩。
Okay, fine, I get it! Yes, that's how it happened! There's no point in hiding any longer. Besides, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious after hearing what Himiguri and Kanon said. Yuki, would you please show it to me?
私からもお願いします。ユキちゃんの大事なものを先輩に捧げてあげてください。
Okay, I think that's enough out of you, Kanon. You only ever give her the wrong idea.
ユキの大事な。
エッチな意味じゃないよ。そう。
Oops.
見たいの、先輩。
エッチな意味じゃないよ。そうだよね、岡崎くん。
見たいの、先輩。
You're not getting the wrong idea, are you? Are you, Yuki?
見たいか見たくないか言え。
Yes, I want to see your most precious things.
じゃあ見せてくれようぞ。ユキの秘蔵コレクションを。
Well, as long as she doesn't get the wrong idea, that's all that matters, I guess.
で、あとこれとか。限定品でもう手に入らない。
Wow, it sure looks better made than the rest of the stuff. And a lot of the same snow doll, though. Yuki brought me back to her room to bring out all her winter goods and show them to me. Himiguri and Kanon are still in the living room. Apparently they have already seen all this.
ところによっては、 その地方の特産品を顔とかにあしらってるものもあったりする。
Does Yubane have these too?
ヨバネはどっちかというとヨダ丸推し。だからほら、ヨダ丸だるま。通称ヨダルマ。
Man, that name's so cheesy, I wouldn't be surprised if it started melting.
溶けかけてるのもある。ほら。
Oh, gross. The eyeballs stretch out. Are they trying to make the kids cry?
キモいとか言って笑ってるし。
Yeah. What else can I do? So silly. I do feel kind of bad for Himiguri, though.
先輩、前だったら、雪だるまってだけで寒いのにキャラとしても寒いとか見てられんとか言いそうだった。
I don't think you're wrong there. It's just like I said
さ
earlier.
っき言ってたどれ？
You know how I've gotten used to this. I think you played a big part in that. My embarrassment had taken priority first and foremost earlier, but at this point it's been replaced with admiration. I have to be frank about it. After all, Yuki is the one who told me about the joys of passion for winter. Her love of winter came through so strong that it seems to have had an effect on me as well. It's clear that it's thanks to her that I feel genuinely impressed right now.
はあ。だったら次は冬写真を見るべし。
With a renewed vigor, she points to the computer on her Kotatsu's tabletop. Tons of snowman plush dolls surround it, except they don't. Though this is only my first time in Yuki's room, it strikes me as having a cute vibe as a whole. Hiki equipment's strong and sturdy too. She may like winter, that doesn't mean she can survive in the cold. In a way, seeing that is kind of a relief.
こたつに入るべし。クショのところが定位置。
Oh, thanks. And if you don't mind, I gratefully get in the kotatsu. Oh, man, that's warm. Anyway, can I turn on your
あ、
computer?
それはユキが。
If I'm wrong?
なんでもない。それじゃちょっと待ってて。
Yuki gets into the kotatsu as well, then takes a laptop and busily works on it for a while. What's that just now? She's also been acting like this back in the living room.
じゃあ、はい、見て。
Okay. She turns the laptop towards me now. Seems she's opened a photo slideshow into full screen mode to better show her pictures off. So begins the exhibition. Wait, it's all white. Is your screen broken?
違くて、それ吹雪の写真。
What?
数年前、ここ湯羽を襲った観測史上最強の吹雪の時の写真。
Now she mentioned it, there's something like a slight horizontal line visible. How much snow was there?
で、次がその翌日の家の前の写真。
That's no house, that's a giant slide.
おじいちゃんが重機持ち出して作ってくれた。これは正直楽しかった。
Well, I guess it makes sense being that huge. Wow, this is amazing. No way, I guess it was probably a lot of trouble for your family and looks cold as hell.
そこで次の写真だ。
Oh, is that you guys eating?
遊んでたみんなで水豚食べた。体が冷えてたから美味しかったのなんの。
Yeah, I gotta admit, even though it's just a picture, it looks tasty.
ふふふふ。だろうだろう。寒さあれば暖かさあり。これが鉄則。
I guess not. I get that, but I don't know if I could enjoy winter that way.
へへ。そういうわけで次。
Oh, what's this?
街路樹。雪積もって凍りついて大変なことに。いわゆる樹氷を通り越しちゃったのず。すごい綺麗どう？
I can't lie, it's amazing. The way it sparkles is really pretty.
じゃあ次は。
I get drawn in further with each photo she shows me. Her smile gets wider and wider from my reactions every time. So we keep going through the photos. We made it. Feel a sense of satisfaction once we see the last photos. We just come home after a good trip. Stretch out and sigh.
先輩よっぽど気に入ったと見える。
She's wearing an elated smile. Seeing my reactions to all her photos must have made her more and more excited. The exact same joy of a kid showing their treasure to someone else. Thanks, seriously. That was pretty cool.
ユキのコレクションだからいいもんに決まってる。
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I guess I'll close the viewer. When I close view, I see rows of thumbnails in a video labeled favorites. Oh no! The thumbnails are obviously of the photos Yuki just showed me, but it seems there's yet another folder amongst them all. There's another folder here. Are there more treasures in...
それは気にしなくていいし。
She snatches the laptop away from me. Once she has it, she immediately snaps it shut. Guess she doesn't want me seeing whatever's in there. Well, fair enough. Most people don't want others seeing what's on their computer. I sure wouldn't, at least. It's not like I've got a stash of porn hidden away or anything. It's just stuff that's for my eyes only. Simple as that. It'd be rude to look through whatever you wanted without getting permission first. Sorry about that. I should have let you close the view. Anyways, you sure do love winter, huh? Winter, huh? I gotta admit, I'm impressed. Quickly change the subject to get rid of the uncomfortable, awkward atmosphere. Uncomfortably awkward atmosphere. It's not like I'm fibbing or anything now. She has so many winter goods and photos, yet she could explain each one of them in detail. It tells me just how deep her love is for winter. But frankly, I'm deeply impressed. Oh, I see, that's why I was embarrassed. In the face of her own passion, I couldn't help but wonder if there's anything I feel similarly excited about. Yuki is the one who made me feel this way, as she taught me about her passion. I feel ticklish as my heart seems to bounce in my chest. So, you see. I really want to thank you for showing me all that.
気に入った?
Yeah, I feel like I've taken another step closer to liking winter.
Hey.
Oh. Rises alone my guard, she snaps another photo of me. This again? I thought you took pictures of winter.
だから、先輩がまた少し冬好きになった証拠写真。撮ったった。
You sound satisfied. Is that are you really that happy about me growing fond of winter?
もちろん。
She leaps to her feet.
ユキは冬の申し子だし、冬将軍と雪女の娘だし。
Hee-ho! She makes that declaration with joy and confidence.
もちろん、本当に冬将軍の娘ということはないがね。
Yeah, I kinda figured. Prez had smiled in response to my childish question. I had bumped into her in the shopping district on my way to the convenience store, but we said to go out for tea.
私は白雪姫とは幼馴染だから、当然彼女のご両親とも面識がある。別に北極祈願や妖怪ではなく、普通の人間だよ。みはるくんは、つくも堂を知っているかい?
Yeah, it's a pastry shop, right? They're known for their, what's it called? Snow buns, right? Yeah, it's the region's local specialty. The saying goes that if you can take one souvenir from Yubane's hot springs, it should be that. If even someone like me knows about them, then the fact must surely be then that fact must surely be common to the locals.
そうそう。あの雪玉のように美しくて可愛らしくて、そして口の中で甘くほどける。雪深いこの温泉郷を代表する銘菓の製造元だね。
Oh yeah, I never had one, but from what you're saying, it sounds tasty.
ああ、とても美味しいよ。賞もたくさん取っているし、他の温泉地の貸しどころでも参考にしたり、技術を習ったりしているようだ。
Wow, it's pretty impressive. That seems like a good time as any to try one on the way back. Since it's a local product, I shouldn't have trouble finding one. Been eating nothing but Chinese buns lately because of how cold it is, but I do like hot spring buns too. If it's based on a snowball motif, does it use white bean jam instead of red bean jam? Do they have black bean jam to represent the little stones that get into snowballs? Oh, I'm getting off track. So, what's with this shop?
何を隠そう。我らが白雪姫の実家がそのつくも堂なんだ。
Wait, really? Your family owns a bun shop?
食いつきがいいね。さすがおまんじゅう好き。
Guilty as charged. But now I see that the Tsukumos run Tsukumodo and make those snow buns, huh?
そういうことなんだろうね。とかくんはそんな感じだから、白雪姫の生まれについては安心するといい。
So does that mean Yuki's actually an heiress or something? I mean, Tsukumoto feels less like a confectionery shop and more like an enterprise that also happens to make confectionery.
ひょっとしたら君の可憐な夢を壊してしまったかもしれないが、そのあたりはどうかご容赦願いたいね。
Nah, not really. No, really, I didn't seriously believe Yuki was the daughter of Jack Frost or anything. But you see, so Yuki's whole thing has nothing to do with upbringing, huh?
何の話だい？ユキのあれ。そういうことなら関係はあるだろう。体型は往々にし、何の話だい？ユキのあれ。ああ、ちぶさのことかな。そういうことなら関係はあるだろう。体型は往々にして、両親からの遺伝と生活様式に左右されるものだし。
No, that's not what I mean.
では、みはるくんは尻派か、あるいは足かな。私も足なら自信はあるが。
I'm not into anything, so relax. Don't worry what Prez would do if I was into thighs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like thighs. Hell, I'd say I'm into all of those. Anyways, I was talking about how Yuki refers to herself as a daughter of winter. Figured that her upbringing might have something to do with that, you say.
Oh.
Prez smirks knowingly. What?
いや、今になって初めてそれが気になるようになったのかと思ってね。まあでも無理もないかもしれないな。今まではずっと白雪姫の方が君に教えてやると迫ってる側だったからね。君もそれに慣れて相手のことを気にする余裕ができてきたか。はたまた。いずれにせよ私にとっては愉快なことさ。
Single blips. There we go. I feel like she's having a huge misunderstanding, kind of uncomfortable, and probably for a good reason. And for some reason, I don't feel like pointing that out and correcting her now, even though I corrected her when she thought I was talking about breasts. So why?
まあそういうことなら詳しい話は本人から聞くといい。私が勝手に語るのも失礼に当たるだろうしね。あえて言うならば、そうだね。白雪姫は子供の頃からああ言っていたってことくらいかな。
Oh, that far back, huh?
なんでも彼女の人生にとって大きな出来事はすべて冬にあったそうだよ。
おかえり。寒かったでしょ？
Shizuri greets us from the kitchen when we return to the lodge and enter the living room. I think it's good to be back. She's like the sun's setting sooner every day.
なら、その、ぎゅーってする？
Her hugs are always warm and I'm grateful for them, but isn't she supposed to be making dinner? I'll have to turn her down. What a shit.
帰ってきた。
For some reason, Yuki comes rushing out to greet us. She comes to a halt in front of me and then looks up with half-lidded eyes. I don't know how else to describe her
気
expression.
がつくと出かけてるとか。
Yeah, did something happen?
あった。大事なあれが。そういえばユキちゃんちょくちょく覗きに来てたよね。お腹空いてるのかなって思ってたけど、みーくんに用があったんだ。違くて先輩がユキに。
I do? Have I promised her something? She don't remember anything. Just then Yuki starts stomping the floor while keeping her gaze trained
も
on
っと
me.
知りたいんでしょ？ユキは知ってる。先輩は冬のことがもっと知りたい。だったらユキに用があるはず。ね、ね。
Her eyes are gleaming. So basically, she wants to tell me more. So much that she can't hold back, I swear.
うーん。
I'm tempted to tell her otherwise, but you really do love it, huh?
何が？
Winter.
そんなの言うまでもないし。
Indeed, it's all over her face. The childish gleam in her eyes is a dead giveaway of her boundless love of winter. Maybe that's why being with her embarrasses me sometimes. This time is different. Sorry, Chizuri, but as you can see, I have to go.
じゃあご飯になったら呼ぶね。
Okay, thanks. Okay, then let's get to it, Yuki.
どんと来い
Come forth. And so,
って感じで、雪見風呂はなんか飲みながらとかが超おつ。
wow, it does sound like it could be pretty nice. I started as me visiting Yuki's room, continues all the way until dinner, and then even afterwards with no sign of ending anytime soon. It's because Yuki won't stop talking, because I'm enabling her by not interrupting her. Actually, it's more like I want to hear what she has to say. This is another sign I've gotten used to this. When we first met, I was annoyed by her tendency to constantly go on and on about winter-related stuff and nothing else. But now...
だから先輩も今度試すべき。絶対気に入る。
The more I hear her talk, the more I can tell she's doing her best to tell others about the things she loves. She really is just like a kid, proudly displaying her treasures. Also, yeah, I guess I'll give it a shot soon.
見るべき。そして思い知るべき。
Learn what? Another joy of winter?
もう一つだ。
I see. Even Yuki's own personality is different from what it once was.
死ぬか、ヒューマン。
At first, she'd wanted to rain suffering down upon me for disliking winter. But now I feel like she's more about wanting me to like the winter she herself loves so dearly. What about me, then? As I said, I've gotten used to things. I feel like I could find it in myself to grow fond of winter. But as true as that fact is, it also feels like there's more to it than that.
どう？ユキの話聞いてどう？
It's like, I don't know, like I want to see more of these reactions from her.
何黙ってる？
Oh, well, you're a real daughter of winter, that's for sure.
あ、
Why do you look surprised?
先輩から初めてそう言われた。
Oh, so that's why. As you mentioned, she just might be right.
先輩、それも受け入れてくれた。
Well, you know, it's not like I have to tip my hat to your love of winter, you know.
その通り。ユキは冬好きっぷりじゃ誰にも負けないし。
That shit-eating grin of yours is really annoying.
うざくない。
Whoa, now you're on the verge of tears?
うざくないし。
Seems that seriously hurt her. Did I strike a nerve or something? Well, anyway, you've been a self-proclaimed daughter of winter for years now, right?
他の人も認めてるし、具体的には7人。
Wrong with me, that makes 8.
う
Anyways, what I'm trying to get is, what exactly was it that made you love winter?
先輩、知りたいの？
I'd be lying if I said no. I'm curious about what you find so charming about winter. Truthfully, it's well, I want to know more about Yuki herself, but it's so embarrassing to admit that to her face. However, I can't deny that at some point I started growing serious about this tiny, say for one part of her, girl traveling down her own path without hesitation. Maybe it's because I'm aware of the effect she's having on me. It's a good opportunity, so tell me. I know, let's eat these while we talk.
あ、白間。
I bought them on my way back, but forgot to take them out. Your family makes these, right?
あ、
Okay, I'll go brew some tea then, so watch over these.
任せて。
As I busy myself with the tea, Yuki begins her story.
そう、ユキのお家は。
Whoops.
そう、ユキのお家はおまんじゅう屋さん。代々この町でおまんじゅうを作り続けてきたお家。
Though Yuki's face is as stoic as ever, there's a glint in her eyes and happiness in her voice.
おいしい？うちの白まん、おいしい？
Honestly, yeah, it's really good. It's after dinner, but I feel like I'm eating a second feast.
さすがおまんじゅう好き。
Depends on the bun. I wouldn't be digging into it like this if it wasn't good.
ふ参ったか。
Yeah, I mean, the locals love these, right? It's pride and joy of the town. That's no simple feat. As I suspect that snow buns do use white bean jam. It's really tasty with a strong, pleasant aftertaste. Because of Yuki's encouragement, I feel like I'm glutting myself on them.
あ、 それでお父さんもお母さんも雪がすっごく降って冬が似合うこの街が大好きで、そんな二人にユキは雪のお姫様っていう名前をもらった。
The snow buns that are your family's main product are based off snowballs, right? So maybe your name also means our family's princess?
あるって言ってた。ユキ末っ子だし可愛がられてる。それで白まんも冬のおまんじゅう、今がシーズン一番売れる。
That makes sense.
この町といえば温泉と雪景色、白まんも雪。それでユキは雪のお姫様。冬は自分の季節だって好きになるに決まってるし。
Man, that's a really nice smile. Normally your face is as stiff as a rock, so moments like these make my heart skip a beat. Yuki wraps her arms around herself as she passionately continues.
実際素敵なことは全部冬に起きた。初めて歩いたのも喋ったのも全部冬って聞いてる。それに先輩と知り合ったのも。
Oh, so does that mean your birthday is in winter too? Say whatever comes to mind, but when I do... Yuki frowns, her cheer instantly gone. Oops. And clearly there's a landmine not to be trod upon lightly. Anyway, teach me more about winter, O daughter of winter. Come on, now I want to know more and more about winter. I quickly attempted to smooth things over. At the same time, though, I'm not just saying that for the sake of it. Speaking straight from the heart. That's right, at some point that desire became genuine. At the very least, I want to hear more about the season she likes from her own mouth. Well?
もっと
Huh?
もっと好きになって。
Okay. Looks like that got her back in a good mood. Actually, it's more like a full mood swing. That's that smile of hers again, sending her heart racing a mile a minute. Okay then, let's continue this tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
バッチ恋的なあれ。
What's with you?
雪だるま作ってくる。
She leaves all of a sudden. Thought I could finally read her expressions and emotions pretty well, but it seems she's still an enigma. As much as I hate the cold, at least it wakes me right up when I get out the door in the mornings. There's not much time left for winter vacations, so I sleep in a bit today. I'll have to get back on track, so I'm ready when school starts back up. Ah! It's freezing. My brain instantly wakes up the moment the cold hits me. Maybe I should just go back in and take a nice peaceful morning bath. Turn around with that thought in mind when... Huh? Notice something unfamiliar in your spot I hadn't seen up until now. Is Yuki in there? The small snowman. Is this Yuki's work? She did say she was gonna make one when she ran out last night. Gotta say, for Snowmaster Yuki's build, for Snowmaster Yuki, that's rather low quality. Those sculptured snowmen I've seen from Yuki so far have been top-notch, scarily so. So good that even if she uses vegetables as decorations, you can still instantly tell that it's a snowman, whatever else she had in mind when making it. The snowman is just kind of normal, I'd say. It's like the kind of thing a grade schooler could have made. Maybe it wasn't Yuki. But probably wasn't pressed Shizuru or Himaguri, each for their own reasons. So maybe it was Kanon and Miss Misumi? Well, I guess it doesn't matter if Yuki didn't make it. I just gotta get back in before I freeze my balls off. And where's the snowman she made? Yuki pops out the moment I enter the dorm. Oh, good time.
ちょうどいいところに。
Wait, what?
カノカノ捕獲。
あいやさいさい、お任せください。
Oh! What the hell's happening? On Yuki's command, Kanon suddenly jumps out and hoists me up
速や
in
か
the
に
air.
連行すべし。
三春先輩の部屋ですね。よっしゃー、カノンさん大運搬モード。
Wait, hold on, where you going? What are you doing?
さもなくば舌を噛む的なあれ。到着。そして放て。そりゃおえ。
Kana takes me to my room and throws me onto the bed.
軍師殿、作戦行動完了です。
下がってよし。
あいやよ、そちらも成功を祈ります。
任せておくがよい。というわけだったのさ。
Look, I don't have the slightest understanding what's going on.
それはこっちのセリフだ。
No, I think I'm the one who should be questioning this. What are you
ねえ
are
ね
you? When I try to get up, Yuki only pushes me down again, forcing me to lay
え。
down.
はい。枕に頭乗せて、お布団もかけて、そしてグンナイ。
It's already morning, you know.
だからこそ、グンナイ。
Look, just tell me what's going on.
先輩起きてるとかありえないから。
I rephrase that. Tell me what's going on in a way that makes sense.
先輩、冬のこともっともっと教えてくれって言ったし。そう。冬の朝のお布団の気持ちよさと離れがたさは異常。せっかく冬なんだから二度寝するべき。もっと堪能するべき。
Face is dead serious, more so than I've ever seen before. She's taking my words in my her own little ways. I understand why she's doing this, but still, then shouldn't you go back to bed too?
ユキは上級者だからすでにたんまり堪能済み。故に先輩にも教えてあげるという。
Oh, I see.
子守歌的なあれを歌った方がいい？なら部屋からマイクとアンプ持ってくるけど。
I'll pass on a rock concert lullaby. I'll never sleep with that going on.
じゃあ添い寝とか？仕方ない。ユキは先輩に冬の良さを教えてあげなきゃいけないし、そういうことなら。
No, none of that. As arousing as the idea might be, I'd never get to sleep in that case, obviously.
うー。
Hey, what's wrong? Did you actually want to get in bed with me?
そんなわけないし。とにかく寝れ。そして思い知れ。
Okay, fine. Realizing there's no escape from her, I get back into the covers. Satisfied. She smiles happily when I obey her. She wants me to know the joys of getting back to sleep that badly, huh? I can smell like I haven't done it before, but...
気持ちいい？暖かくて気持ちいい？
Yeah, it's cold outside, so no, I don't feel like leaving anymore.
なら。
Hey, don't take photos!
先輩が冬満喫しているとこ撮ったった。
That's that smile again. It's these reactions of hers that always make me want to follow her whims. Oh boy. Few hours later, I somehow managed to escape the blissful warmth of my bed and wash my face for the second time today. Sure is scary how you can fall right back asleep in a winter bed even after getting up. Not really good. Now I'm sleepy thanks to that. So much for getting back on track. Still, I can't complain to Yuki. She has absolutely no malice at all, merely passion. She wants me to learn more about the winter she loves so much. Besides, I'm the one who asked her to teach me, so there's nothing to blame her for. So I wasn't exactly expecting her to start that the very next day. I grumbled to myself as I crawled into the kotatsu. Oh boy, this heat feels great after washing my face. It's different from the warmth of my bed, but I can't get enough of it.
あ、起きた。しずりー、先輩起きたー。
Why, was she actually waiting for me to wake up?
おはようみくん。今日はずいぶんお寝坊になっちゃったね。
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
ユキの手柄。先輩は冬のお布団の心地よさを目いっぱい堪能し、ますます冬好きになったのだった。さすがユキちゃんだね。
Well, whatever, I'll let it
お
slide.
腹空いてるよね。なら朝ごはん用意するけど。
Oh, no thanks. I'll hold out until lunch given the time.
わかった。それじゃあお茶だけ入れてくるね。
Thank you.
しずり、ユキもお茶。は
Yuki turns back to me after giving her orders to Shizuri in the kitchen, staring me down. Oh, you gonna join me for tea now? Seriously, what is it? Having her stare at me like this is making me uncomfortable.
先輩が寝起きだから。
Huh? Oh yeah, thanks to you.
だから。こ
Just then, Yuki forces herself next to me as if she's trying to push me
う
away.
だ。
Hey, is this your way of telling me to get out of the way?
ここしかなかった。
All the other spots are free.
違くて。
What? What? All of a sudden, she hugs me tight. What's going on to you?
実を言うと、ずっとこうしてあげたいと思ってた。
Wait, what?
ゆう。
She presses herself even more tightly against me. The warmth and sensation of her body flooded into me. It's getting hard to keep calm. Wait, had she said she'd wanted to do this for a while? As you mentioned, she has seemed hesitant before getting in the kotatsu recently.
あったかい？
Well, duh, you have to be a reptile for me. You'd have to be a reptile for me not to be.
ユキの体、くっつくと嬉しい？
Yuki, are you?
どう？ね、どう？
She squirms slightly. Man, her boobs are soft. It's starting to get hot and bothered here. There have been times when she sat super close to me before. It never seemed like she was aware of it, though. More like she was cuddling with me by pure accident. But it's different, isn't she? She's clearly doing this on purpose!
先輩。
Well, yeah, I'm happy, but... What is this? What's her game? What's with her to...
そう。冬は人肌のぬくもりが嬉しい。冬の申し子であるユキはそれをよーく知っている。だから教えてあげる的なあれ。
That's, I mean, I already know, but... You're taking another photo?!
だって先輩、冬たまらんみたいな顔になってた。ユキもあったかい。たまらん。冬じゃなかったらこんなことできない。やはり冬は雪の季節。最高。
Where's this girl and what has she done with Yuki?
わっしょいわっしょい
We of the Winter Club are currently at school shoveling snow between the gates and the entrance.
あともうちょっとだね。岡崎くん、寒くない？
Well, I've gotten a lot better at shoveling snow since joining the club. My shoveling skills and heat prevention and preservation methods are perfect.
しかしここの雪かきまでやらせてもらえるとは思わなかった。うさうさの策略？
もともとは業者に発注されるはずだったんだが、新年のご挨拶がてら担当の先生に話を持ちかけてみたら、任せてもらえることになってね。我らが学び屋の新年初の雪かき。それを行う栄誉は、冬部がいただいたということさ。
ビバビバ、冬部万歳、うさうさ最高。
It truly is like the Winter Club to consider this hard work an honor. Still, by now I can understand the sentiment. When the new semester begins, students will be walking right through this very spot we've shoveled. In a way, it's something to take pride in. That said, I'm tired and freezing for sure. However...
よーし。ではこんなところかな。これにて作業終了だ。
そしてすかさず雪道作りに行こう。カノンさん、今日は冬部に栄誉をもたらしてくれたリーダー、部長を作っちゃいますよ。
それは重はゆいね。ならば私はタルヒくんの像を作るとしよう。
なんで私？じゃあ私はカノンちゃんを作ればいいのかな。二人ほどうまくはできないだろうけど。
できる限りでいいのだよ。タルヒくんもミハルくんもね。
Guess I'll be shoveling a little longer then. Once we finish clearing the path, we start using the snow to make snow sculptures. Not only do I have to work in the cold, but now I have to touch snow to make something cold. The old me would have probably fled downtown if he heard he'd be doing this someday. He would have fled town if he'd heard he'd be doing this someday.
ちょうど終わったところみたいだね。 みんなお疲れ様。スープ作ってきたよ。待ってましたー。
Hand over the primordial soup. Shizuri stops by with a basket in hand.
それじゃあ、はい。紙コップ配るね。あ、それとね、うーちゃん。ついでに寒川先生のところにご挨拶に行ってきたんだけど。
ああ、作業を任せてくれたお礼にかい？さすがはしずり。よく気がつく女房役っぷりだ。助かる。
もうやめてよ。私はこういうの担当ってだけだもん。それでね、ご挨拶に行ったこっちがせめてもって鮭をいただいちゃったの。
うん。ならそれに関しては、こちらが作業完了の報告がてらお礼をしておこう。
よろしく。はい、みーくんもスープ。
Thank you. Wrap my hands around the cup and bring it to my mouth, already fantasizing about the warm wonders waiting within. So warm. This consomme soup is to die for.
ねえ、しずりさんのスープは毎度絶品だよね。はあ、あったかさと塩加減が絶妙で嬉しい。
よかった。
The warmth blows away all the hints of the chill. It's something I'd never be able to experience if I was just eating it all cooped up in my room. It's happiness all of us here understand. Just one more thing I'd slowly come to learn about in my time at the club. Now that I think about it, snow shoveling was the first club activity I ever participated in. I had consumed soup to celebrate back then too. It's strange. It isn't all that long ago, yet it makes me feel so nostalgic. Press displayed some stunning leadership that day too. Same as now. Kanon was a ball of energy and Shizuri played team mom. Miguri wasn't around back then, but even after everything we've been through together, she's still the same too. As for Yuki...
ふふ。スープうまい顔。激シャー。
More cell phone pics, really.
先輩がいい顔してたからだし、スープたまらんって感じで、雪像も楽しそうに作ってた。
She puts her phone away with a cheery smile, turns to the snow sculpture I've been working on, and walks over.
ふふ。やっぱ下手だけど。
Well, yeah, I'm not exactly Michelangelo here. What about you? You're not gonna make one? Normally she'd be taking the lead right alongside Kanon, yet she's being oddly quiet today. I don't know why. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Did you see the entrance of the dorm? What was up with that snow? But before I can finish...
Hey.
Huh? Yuki suddenly claps her small yet warm hands against my cheeks. She stands on her tiptoes and runs her hands down my face.
さっきまでスープ持ってたから、あったかいはず。
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her hands then move to my earlobes. The sensation of her fingers touching me there sends shivers down my spine and have nothing to do with the temperatures. She's trying to warm me up like Shizuri. Ah, that's not all. Releasing my ears, she tilts her head slightly and looks up at me. Her eyes are wide.
紙コップ貸して。
Okay. She takes the cup I give her and turns her head to look at the
ユ
ground.
キにもして。
は？
ほっぺ。ユキがしたみたいに。して。
Okay.
うん。
Okay, then I've done it. No, I'm still doing it. Thanks to the soup I was holding just moments ago, my hands are warm. I can feel the warmth flowing out of them into Yuki's cold
あっ
cheeks.
たかい。
I can feel her skin becoming more supple as it warms up.
ふぅ
Huh? What's this? What's going on?
冬の良さ。
Huh?
わかった？
Yeah? So as I thought, she's different compared to the first time we did this. Everything else is the same. The situation, people around us, all of it. Our perceptions have changed, as well as... So what's gotten into her? Indeed, something about her is bugging me like nothing else ever has. Precisely because of how identical the situation is to the past. The difference in her attitude sticks out like a sore thumb. It's not like it's only changed just now, either. She's been like this since morning. You know, she's trying to teach more joys of winter, but I feel like there's more to it than that. It's like I want there to be more to it. Huh? Wait, huh? What does that mean? My mind goes blank. Anyways, thanks. You're as good a teacher as ever.
うん。
All I can do is say the first thing that comes to mind, let go of her and play it off with an embarrassed smile. Okay, yeah, something's definitely up.
お礼言ってくれた。また笑ってくれた。
So anyway, Yuki!
わかってる。
Wait, what?
ユキに任せろ。というわけで、中はユキたちが引き受けたから、先輩は玄関先の掃除をすべし。
After we finished shoveling the school entrance, we returned to the dome. It's time for the dome's first big cleaning of the year. But I was forced to take care of the... Motherfucker! I was forced to take care of the yard without getting a say.
それではよろしく頼むよ。
Sorry, but I prefer to go inside. Why do I have to be the only one who has to work outside in this frigid weather?
そりゃあ春が外の掃除担当になったんだからしょうがない。
That makes no sense. Why don't I get a say in it? Split up all the cleaning inside through rock, paper, scissors.
ユキに任せろと言ったし。
冬部の軍師殿の立案した作戦なら我らは従うのみですね。
Hold up, I object. This is Yuki's doing, isn't it? Yuki-Route, Shizuri, say something!
めぐりん、しずりん、さっき言った通りだ。まあ、ご愁傷様っていうか。みーくん、はい。せめてこの回路使って。頑張ってね。
Yuki's planning seems to have been perfect, and I'm left without allies. Why did things turn out like this? Whatever, complaining is clearly not going to do any good. So there's no choice but to get it over with so I can go back in. So I frantically get to work and start cleaning. However, it's freezing and it's snowing. There's no point in cleaning like this!
ああ、みはるくん。吐くだけでなく、つらら落としなんかも頼むよ。
What is this? The Augian stables?
大丈夫。夕食は石狩鍋だ。あったまるよ。
Telling me that doesn't do me any good. I want salmon stew now. The sun is starting to set and it's only gonna get colder. Screw cleaning.
春、掃除終わったら入ってきてもいいからな。
Wait, so I can't even go back in? Oops. What is this? Some kind of delayed hazing? Hey! Oh god, I'm gonna die here. I shot myself up partway through. It's enough to finish the task at hand somehow and return to my room. Crap, I can't stop shivering. My limbs are so frozen, can't feel a thing.
終わった模様。お疲れちゃん。
No thanks to you. What kind of game were you playing with me?
じゃあ、はい。
She hands me a towel and a change of clothes.
用意しといた。大浴場は今日まだ誰も入ってない。そして一番風呂の権利は先輩にプレゼント for you.
She can show that kind of consideration for me. I would have preferred being allowed to pick where to clean. However, oh man, I feel like I'm gonna melt. Once I get in the bath, any complaints I had about not being allowed back inside just melt away. The temperature of the water by itself is comfortable enough already, but getting in when I'm freezing cold is simply... Oh man, I think I died and went to heaven. It's kind of nice to watch the snow falling through the windows too. It's really pretty. Might have been seething with displeasure and nursing grudges earlier, but now my words are genuine. Watching the snow fall while in the bath is the best.
そう、まさに冬の醍醐味なれば。
When did you get in here? Hey Yuki, what are you doing?
はいこれ。
Sports drink.
うん。
She gives me a nod. She's wearing clothes while I'm buck naked and covering myself with one hand, so I'm flustered beyond belief. And though if she were also naked, I'd be flustered for an entirely different reason. That said, her just being here alone with me is bad enough. Is she gonna take a picture? Like, so far the modus operandi was do something that makes him, like, warm up to winter a bit more and then immediately take a picture. Which would mean that in this situation, after he, like, drinks the sports drink, she would probably snap a picture of him, but he's fucking naked. Are you telling me to drink this? Or did you come in here just to give this to me?
昨日言ったはず。雪見風呂はなんか飲みながらとかが超おつ。
Yeah, now you mention it.
冷え切った体が熱いお湯でほぐされて温まる心地よさ。そこに今度は冷たい飲み物を流し込む。そこで気づくのだ。冷たさと温かさは表裏一体。そのコントラストが良さを引き立たせる。雪降ってるのを見ながらお風呂。いいでしょ？
Well, okay, yeah.
そんな最高の雪見風呂にさらに冷たい飲み物。これぞ冬を楽しむ勝利の方程式的なあれ。さあ、Let's drink!
It's all reasons you made me clean outside simply because you wanted to set this whole thing up. I tend to question how much this was planned and tell her she went too far. Or tell her she went too far, but...
飲んで、先輩飲んで、ほらほら。
Okay, fine. Her intentions are so pure I lose all will to complain. In the end, I crack open the cold sports drink and take a sip.
どう？
Anna, that's the spot. It tastes so good.
よし、ゆうきはやった！冬万歳！ゆうきもよくそうやって飲み物飲んでる。おいしい、冬いいなってなる、一生。
Slow down there. So happy and excited, it's cute.
それはどうでもいいし。
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm grateful for the drink, but don't you feel weird about being alone here with a guy?
だってゆうきは先輩に冬の良さを教えなきゃだし。
Oh, so that's really all there is to it. I guess that's how it is. Well, it's very much like Yuki to not have any of the typical embarrassment for a girl her age. That, or maybe a desire to teach me about the joys of winter trumps any such feelings. It's been like this all day. Winter this, winter that. In other words, I can't get the wrong idea. That's why she was acting funny earlier, too.
写真、スマホ。
Wait, hold on. Don't take a picture. Can't you see that this isn't exactly photo material?
ありえん。せっかく先輩が冬の良さにふやけてるとこなのに。
First, you break into my bath, and now you're gonna take a picture of me in here. You'll seriously traumatize me for life. By the way,
何？
how do you spend the other seasons?
何それ？
I'm just curious how you spend spring, summer, and fall, that's all. I know Yuki's enthusiastic about her love of winter. Her love for it is so pure that she just wants to teach me its joys. However, that passion brings up other questions. Why is she loves winter so much, and how does she spend the other seasons? Let's take summer as an example.
ゆきは冬以外に興味ないし、夏とか春とかどうでもいい。冬じゃない季節は冬じゃないってだけで全部一緒。
Seriously, but spring and summer are totally different.
同じ。コート着るほど寒くないし、雪降らないし、雪像も雪だるまも作れないとかつまんない。
But you can't go watch the cherry blossoms bloom and visit the beach, right?
やってどうするの？
Are you kidding me? Yep, deep down I had a feeling she isn't interested in any season but winter. That's why everything she says or does is so centered around
よ
it.
くわかんないけど、今は冬だし、冬のことなら任せるべし。
Honest God, at this point, it's like, you know what? Like, you're bombarding me with winter right now. Once winter is over, I'm going to bombard you with the other seasons. Just to balance it out at least a little. Like Jesus.
なんせ、ユキは冬の申し子だから。
In the end, that's what it comes down to, huh?
つまり、ユキが冬だから。
Seriously believes that she herself is winter. Huh, wait a second. If Yuki wants me to fall in love with winter. And does that mean that she really wants... what she really wants is for me to... Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Anyways, I can't get out of the bath unless you leave.
ああ、お気遣いなく。
No, I didn't mean it like that. You should mind me a little here.
それはユキのセリフだ。写真なら撮るのに。
You don't need one! Seriously, cut it out! Second thought, yeah right. Someone as childish as her, no way. She's not embarrassed the way girls her age usually are. She breaks into people's baths and she shamelessly pushes herself on others. She's gonna jeopardize my heart thanks to all that. Not that I dislike all of it though. That night, perhaps I forgot to ask Yuki about the snowman. A thought hits me just as I'm about to go to bed. Oh no, he's gonna catch her in the act. I wanted to ask her and go check them out, but today had been so hectic that eventually the thought had just slipped my mind. Well, I guess I can just ask her in the morning, but I don't know why, but I've remembered I can't get my mind off the topic. It's not like we're gonna go look at it as soon as I ask her anyways. I'll just text. Wait, why not? I'll just go to her room and ask. She should still be up right now. At first I told myself that a text would be sufficient. But for some reason, I don't feel like I'll be satisfied unless I ask directly. Could it be? Yeah, all I want to do is talk or see Yuki. Is that what it is? The halls are freezing at night. Not the kind of place I'd like to be in. Normally, I'd just curl up in my bed. Yet here I am now, heading for Yuki's room. Even though I could simply text her or ask tomorrow. I'm never gonna calm down tonight unless even though I could simply text her or ask tomorrow, I'm never gonna calm down unless I ask her in person. Is that what this is about? At some point, did my feelings for the daughter of the season I dislike most turn into... She had me eating out of the palm of her hand today. Not that I didn't like it. But it was more embarrassing, slightly irritated than anything. Yuki, are you up? It's me. There's no answer, but the lights are on. Yuki? I turn the doorknob. Door opens. And when I see her, I immediately understand why she hadn't responded even though the lights are on. Oh no, she's just sleepy. She's just sleepy, sleepy lush. Look at her. Fucking tangerine. Sleeping in her kotatsu. She didn't even turn her laptop off with a combination of the heat and her own drowsiness won out. For a little while, I pondered what I should do. Maybe in the kotatsu, but her upper body's gonna freeze like this. Can't bring myself to wake her up, but carrying her to bed is out of the question too. The best compromise would be to find something to cover her shoulders with, right? With that in mind, I pick up a cardigan laying on the floor when... Well, when I see what's on her laptop, my guilt gives way to surprise. She has a folder full of images open. But the thumbnails of the photos aren't the ones she'd showed me earlier. They're all of me. There's so many too. The phone is still connected to her laptop's USB drive. She's probably transferring the photos from there. After all, she took a lot of photos of me today. Or the thumbnails filling the screen aren't just of yesterday and today. They're all photos of me after I joined the Winter Club. What's more, the photo's name is... Love. What?! I shift her fez. I feel heat rising in my cheeks. Just then... More it pounds as I'm hit with an epiphany. No, more like a divine revelation. Yuki.
Yuki.
No, Panic! Whoa! Her face turns tomato red and she shoots out of the kotatsu like a bullet. Precious. My hand smells like fruit. The fuck? Just smells like fruit and I'm confused. What the fuck? I didn't eat any fruit today. What is happening? Huh? Don't get them wrong in here. Looked like you were asleep in your kotatsu, so I was trying to figure out how to keep you from freezing. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry for entering your room without permission. If you weren't, but you weren't answering even though your lights were on, so I tried opening your door and was unlocked. So. I just wanted to talk to you. Well, yeah, but I felt it wouldn't be satisfying unless I saw you face to face.
そういうことなら許す。
Thank you!
特別。
So, anyway, Yuki.
うん。
First things first. About that folder filled with photos of me.
え
She goes from red to crimson and jumps up a second time. At least she's consistent.
これはちょっと写真整理とかしてただけだし。
Sorry, I wasn't trying to look, but I couldn't help but notice the folder was named Love. So when I saw that, I kind of figured that, well... You like me, don't you?
うん。
She nods. My whole body heats up like a furnace.
ユキ、先輩の写真いっぱい集めてた。最初はフェバリットフォルダに入れてたけど、すぐその下に新しいフォルダ作って、特別っていっぱい集めて、毎晩のように見返して、にへにへってして、ユキ、先輩のこと好きになっちゃったから。
If someone were to take my temperature after hearing that, I'd probably get rushed to the emergency room right now. I can feel the heat melting through me. Oh, if I knew it, I'm grinning like an idiot.
最初は先輩も冬好きになってほしいってだけだったのに、あっという間に、ユキ。
She sounds like a kid who's been scolded for doing something naughty. But she isn't. She did nothing wrong, far from it. That's why I'm smiling so much. Even her ears are flushed now.
引いた。
On the contrary, I want you to teach me even more about the joys of winter now. Answer kindly, yet somewhat invasively. Exactly the way she herself always answers things. And I'd never answer her this way if I thought she'd done something bad. You're a daughter of winter, right? And you are winter itself, are you not? So I'd like to give loving winter a real shot. Well?
冬のこと教えるから、代わりに先輩のことも教えて。
As I expect, I can't keep myself from smiling. Even she's shedding her shyness. For now, For now, she's looking right back up at me. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. But teacher, what exactly?
ユキのこと、可愛いと思う？
Really cute. The more time passed, the cuter you became. I've noticed that ever since I came to like winter.
彼女にしたいって思う？
Yeah?
なら彼女にして！
She throws herself into my arms to embrace me. Just like that, we're a couple now. Oh, it's fucking adorable. The following morning. Hey Yuki, good morning.
うん。おは、先輩、なんか着込んでるけど、どっか行く？
Yeah, I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna go out the front door a bit to wake up. Is that another upside of winter?
じゃあ、ユキもついてく。
Sure thing, now let's go.
行く。
Ah!
冬だし、確かにこれでもかってほど目が覚める的なあれ。
It's not things like it is waking up. Anyway, I'm done here. Let's go back. What's wrong? Hurry up. She drops herself right into my arms. Thus, pressed against me, she embraces me tight.
寒い時は人派だ。
Right, you taught me that yesterday.
昨日、
Your cheeks sure are warm.
そっちこそ、こうしてるだけで胸の中までポカポカする。
I was gonna find them. See? It's warm, so why don't you stay a little longer? She squeezes me even tighter, practically glued together now. Her heat seeps into me, spreading her warmth through my heart. She loves me and I love her too. The reason we're acting the same as usual in front of each other is because we wanted to see how the other would react to this. We're boyfriend and girlfriend now. Our lives are completely different from yesterday and before.
Mm?
Oh, a little closer.
初めて抱き寄せられた。
Oh yeah, sorry I'm nervous. Let me off the hook, okay?
ねえ。
Yeah?
ユキは先輩の彼女。先輩はユキの彼氏。
Yeah, less than a day and we're already cuddling like we've been together forever.
昨日までもくっついてはいた。まあ、ユキがくっつきに行ってたんだけど。
This is the first time I've ever hugged a girl myself, you know?
つまりユキは1ポイント負けてる。
Points for what?
だから、呼び方変えてもいい？
Can't help but stare at her with befuddlement. She hugs, or rather clings to, my arm as she looks up at me with a gleam in her eyes. The sight causes me to break out into a grin. I see. Guess, yeah, I already am calling you by your name.
だからユキも呼び方変える。彼女だし。
What about Miharu? Then it'd be a bit embarrassing to have you call me that, though.
何それありえない。
What do you mean not happening? That's how most people do it.
ユキのセンスをなめるな。たださん付けするだけなんてありえないし。
Now to think about it, Yuki does have weird names for everyone else in the club, like Usoso or Megurin. Then I guess,
ダーリン。
Huh? Oh no! I didn't know she was a dinosaur! Guess in a way that it would be fitting her love of winter if she was a dinosaur. After all, it makes her feel right at home from back in the Ice Age. That was a movie that had dinosaurs at one point, and that was the third one, if I remember correctly. And it had the funny weasel man. I don't know what he was. The eye patch that wasn't kind of insane. Anyways.
ダーリン。あなた、最愛の人。
No, I know that. It's just...
好きになった時から決めてた。先輩は、ユキのダーリン。
I've been expecting something like Miharun or Haruharu based on her other nicknames. So this is coming out of left field. You're calling me darling after less than 24 hours together? That's a lot of pressure, Yuki. But before I can say anything...
ダーリン。ダーリン。ユキ、やっと呼べてる。ダーリンのこと、ダーリンって呼べてる。
Once I see her happy, she has all my reservations instantly fade away. You wanted to call me that for a while, huh?
見たかった。ね、ダーリン。
Yeah?
ダーリン返事してくれた。叶っちゃった。
My heart! Ah! I'm dying of diabetes! She grins from ear to ear as she wiggles in place. Ah! She's so cute! She's like an adorable little puppy! Not to mention her breasts feel really good up against me.
ダーリン、ユキはもっとくっつく。嬉しい？
Come to think of it, I guess that stuff about winter didn't mean a thing in the end, huh?
そんなことは聞いてないし。
Why is Sunday full of anger? Well, that makes sense. This is an embarrassing topic after all.
第一、寒いからくっついてるんだし。つまり冬だからだ。冬最高。
I thought it was because we loved each other.
そうだけど。
Sorry, don't worry. I get it, so don't cry. I just wanted to tease you a little.
ユキ、冬以外じゃこうできたかわかんないし。ダーリンだってユキに関心持ってくれなかっただろうし。
When you put it like that, I guess we do have a lot to thank Winter for. And hold her even closer, so close that we're practically glued together. Look her right in the eye. It's cold, so you've got to cuddle, right?
さあ、く くっつくべき。ダリもわかったもよ。
I just try go back and inside after that done, and in the entranceway, like right past the end, like right after the entranceway, it's just fucking just Yuka just on the ground, dead in a puddle of her own puke. I think we shouldn't have done that. Does that make us accessory? Does that make us accessories to murder, or is that death of natural causes? Let's just say death of natural causes. We're gonna have to clean all this up. I didn't take much effort to put her back in a good mood. She's simple but so cute too.
ダーリン、好き。
We're cuddling like this because it's winter. I feel my love of winter grow with that revelation. It swells just as much as Yuki's smile. During a day, all members of the Winter Club participate in club activities. There's only 2 days left at winter break, and it'll be hard for us to do this once classes to restart. So today's schedule has us doing...
Goal!
Ah, finally made it. Let's reach the goals. Somehow, I fall right out of the sled.
ずいぶんタイムが縮んできたね。
Okay, you guys did a good job. So did I.
岡崎くん、3週連続でマッシャーだったもんね。
Fuck is a musher? Is that the dude handling the dogs? It's so annoying that I always have to like reload it, then try to look it up again. Like, I don't know what's happening. Fuck is... Okay, so that is the guy that's actually, like, controlling the dogs, basically.
スレッドドッグパワーで風切る速さ。いやー、気持ちよさそうですよね。
It does! My face feels like the Ice Age just hit. Today's club activity is training sled dogs. For why, their owner and musher. I'm not really sure what that entails exactly, but it seems like it's the guy who rides the sled, basically. Has come down with a cold. However, he doesn't want the dogs missing a day of their daily training, so it seems he'd reached out to the Winter Club. It's no surprise at this point that the people of Yuban do dog sledding too, but in the Winter Club, but only the Winter Club would we seriously consider helping out. Hey, Prez, how come I'm the only one mushing here?
そりゃ当然訓練になるからだよ。本番はともかく、訓練なら重いものを引く方がいいからね。
で、部員の中で一番体重が重いのは、どう考えても岡崎くんだもんね。悔しいですが、私もそこは勝てません。やってみたいですけど、マッシャーは涙を飲んで譲ります。
I'd happily let you do it, but I'd hand it over to anyone, honestly.
美晴くんの次に重いとなると、しずりになるだろうが。
私はワンちゃんたちのご飯の用意とかしなきゃだから。乗っかってこないで。しずり、そのままワンちゃんのご飯にならないように祈る。
というわけで、しずりは難しいかな。
Kinda get the feeling Shizuri would fall off the sled halfway anyway. It's faster than you'd expect, but the curves really test your core strength.
マッシャーはある程度の筋力や運動神経も要求されるからね。
Taking that into consideration makes sense why they forced me to do it. As I said, dog sledding is faster than I'd expected. What's more, the dogs seem to be lacking coordination with each other, perhaps because their course and musher are both different today. Sometimes the alpha dog will suddenly change directions, meaning we have crashed into things beside the path quite frequently. The musher has to ride the sled and hold on to the reins, so arm strength is important too. But I'm not doing this any longer. I'm gonna freeze to death if I keep doing this. Being a mush is cold as hell.
ならば仕方ないな。さて、では3番目に重たいのは誰か。
私じゃないですよ。
自信なさげだし。
だって身長ならウサ先輩の方が高いし、でも先輩すっごいスレンダーだから、ひょっとしたら私の方がとか。
カノンさんは鍛えてるから見た目よりは重いはずです。
だよね。しかも運動神経なら部内一だし、これはもうカノンちゃんしかないよね。
めぐりん必死すぎ。
Well, of course, she has the cold just as much as me. Though maybe not wanting to admit how much she weighs is part of it too.
ならば私が乗ってもいいんだが、私は経験者だからね。
Wait, really?
ああ。なので今日のこのせっかくの機会は、未経験のみんなに譲りたいところなんだが、白雪姫、どう思う？
うさうさのそういうところはさすが将たる器的なあれ。そして話は簡単。重さが足りないなら増やせばよし。
私いっぱい食べて大きくなりますよ。ちょうどいいところにご飯もありますし。
That's dog food, Kanon.
積載量を増やすというのはいい案だね。しかし、マッシャーの問題は解決していないな。
まとめて解決すればいいだけだし。一言で言えば、めぐりんとかのかのが二人で乗る。
なるほど。さすがは我らが軍師、白雪姫だね。ではそれでいこう。タルヒくん、カノンくん、頼んだよ。
任せてください。岡崎くんがやったのに自分だけ断るとかはさすがに。力合わせて頑張りましょうね、タルヒ先輩。
It was fun aside from the cold. It's pretty exciting how fast it goes.
へえ。
ならめぐりんにはこの予備の回路を進呈使うべし。
ありがとう。なら私行ってくるよ。ひゃっはー。寒やっぱやめとけばよかったかも。
So the dog's training continues with those two taking the metaphorical wheel. I'll die, Himiguri. Looks like I just barely escaped with my life.
みーくん、水筒の中にあったかいの入ってるから飲んでね。
ああ、冷えた体を温めておいてくれたまえ。
You make it sound like I'm getting back on that thing. Well, that's how it's probably gonna be. Chizuru's handling the dog food, and though Press said that she's capable, it'll be better for her to stay back as a supervisor. Mushes are being split between the first and second years in pairs, so...
とえい。
Yuki, the only first year remaining, clings to me. What's gotten into
ダ
you?
ーリン、冷えた体を温めるんでしょ。
We whisper to one another. It was pretty embarrassing.
おや、白雪姫。みはるくんにくっついてどうしたんだい？
寒くないように温めてあげてる。
さすがゆきちゃん。よく気がつくね。
では、みはるくんのことはユキに頼むよ。
任せて。
Prez and Chizuru give their approval before returning to their own tasks. Yuki lovingly nuzzles her cheek against me as she looks up into my eyes.
そう。ユキはよく気がつく彼女。ダーリンが寒くないようにだし。もう、ダーリンは世話が焼ける。こんなに冷やして。ほら、ユキで温まっていいよ。ふふ。
She just wants to cuddle with me, plain and simple. Not that I'll say that to her face. That's true, with you here, this cold has a whole new appeal.
あ、
Is it a pain to care for someone so sensitive to the cold?
ユキ、ギューってする。もっと。
She breaks into a smile as soon as she hears my answer and proceeds to cuddle me more as though having obtained a new justification.
ね、ダーリン。
I'm getting warmer and warmer thanks to you.
ユキも、ダーリン、やっぱりあったかい。
While having someone as warm as you cuddling with me is heating me up.
ユキはダーリンにくっついてるから、どんどん暖かくなってきてるんだし。
They have discovered infinite heat. What is this? The chicken and the egg argument? But anyways, it's strange. We're warming up even though we're barely touching one another's skin.
それは、恋人同士だから？
After all, cuddling with your lover produces a warmth that has nothing to do with heat conduction. That's how the two of us feel, then. Being lovers sure is amazing, huh? This feels different from when we cuddled this morning. I understand that more and more each time we touch. Whenever we do, a flush of heat rushes through me, together with the realization of the joys of love. Ah, you really are my girlfriend now, huh?
そう。だからユキはくっつく。この後もくっついたままソリ乗る。二人乗り体制を通せたし、先発がメグリンとカノカノなら、次は自動的にユキとダーリン組。
That's what you were after, sneaky little schemer.
だって。
But you're a cute schemer.
ふにゅー。ダーリン。
Yukikoi and Kanon returned soon enough. Now it's our turn to ride the sled together. Yuki's been clinging to me ever since I'd gotten off the first time, eliciting confusion from Himiguri. However, Yuki kept insisting that she'd only been doing it to keep me warm, nothing more.
ダーリンと一緒に冬の空気を切り裂くユキ。ね、ダーリンも気持ちいい？ユキはすっごく気持ちいい。
I'm fucking cold! She's in high spirits as we ride the sled. It's totally different from when I was riding by myself. Oh, she's so fucking precious. But God, I'm gonna die from
ユキちゃんずーっとミハル先輩にくっつきっぱなしですね。
風を切って冷えたから暖を取ってる。この体温の高さはたまらない。
あ、岡崎くんってそうなんだ。どれどれ？
シャー威嚇された！触っちゃダメ！もうユキが取った！
Well, sorry, Meguri, but your order I'm taking.
いや、別に私じゃユキちゃんみたいにくっついたりとかはできないし、さすがに。そのあたりはユキちゃんがユキちゃんで得でしたってところですね。
みんなお待たせ。あんちゃんたち返してきたよ。
Nice work. Wait, what's with that bok choy?
またしてもお礼をいただいてしまったよ。先方は趣味で雪中野菜もやっているそうでね。埋めていたのを昨日大量に掘り出したのだそうだ。
まさかそれで風邪ひいたんじゃ。
Gee, can't imagine how he got a cold.
ありえるね。そちらはお早いご快を祈っておこう。まあとにかく白菜をいただいてしまったので。
これは今晩もお鍋で決定ですね。
そうだね。白菜はお鍋でいただくのが一番だし。
ではこれにて今日の部活動は終了。解散するとしようか。
じゃあ私は他の具の買い出ししてから帰るね。
お買い物なら私もお付き合いします。あ、私もちょっと買い足したいものもあったし。
私は少し実家に顔を出してくるよ。みはるくんと白雪姫はどうするんだい？
I was gonna head back myself.
ユキも。
そうか。なら本当に解散だね。ではみんな、改めてお疲れ様。
お疲れ様でした。じゃあユキたちも駅に行こう。
Yeah. Oh, wait. First things first.
の？
There's something I want to buy on our way back.
キズリンたちと一緒にお鍋の具？
No, I was thinking about a snow bun.
あ
Honestly, I like them.
おー。ならユキのすることは一つだ。はい、ダーリン。
And we return to the dorm, Yuki and I cuddle up in the kotatsu. It's getting too late.
はい、ダーリン。
Might as well come back to this diabetes.
セーブできるっていいよな。
Spring that arrived in winter. What? Oh well. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye-bye.